Hello everyone, welcome back to Microsoft Flight Simulator. I'm Martin Wenzel, welcome to the stream. Hopefully everything's sounding good. Kind of moved the microphone. Alright. Hello Albia Rakus. Hello Enzo, Creepy Kirk, welcome to the stream. Leonardo, hello. Alright, we got a bunch of different bots running. That's nice. Hopefully on Twitch, Creepy Kirk turned me on to Sim Toolkit. There's a bunch of different things you can do on Twitch if you're over there. I'm not sure if we can... Yeah. Well, right now there probably won't be much because we're just doing a kind of a flight around. What I need to do is I need to set the graphics options because it turns them off like usual. We want to turn off motion blur, don't need that, and the ray marched reflection. Right. Okay, so we're in the Pilatus 6. I forget what this thing is called exactly. Let me see if Atlanta's big. It's PC6, the Pilatus PC6. And we are at Sydney Kingsford International Airport. Okay, Reykjakus. Okay, Albia Reykjakus. Oh, are you getting the Denver? Or getting different, Oh, okay, I see. You can just pick up the addresses from different places. That's cool. That is cool. Well, we're in Australia today. I think we're gonna do... I don't know if we'll do it all night. Maybe we'll get a World Tour flight in later. Or we'll do... I'm gonna leave it up to you guys what you'd like to see, but... We should do some exploring of Australia, and we're going to start out. Make sure we actually turn the Microsoft Flight Simulator sound on too. We're going to start out in Australia because World Update 7 just came out a couple days ago, and this is my first chance to actually get in and fly. We're all on multiplayer, so if you are watching, you want to jump in and fly around and do that, you can. Don't have to, but no set flight plan right now. We're just going to kind of fly around Sydney and check it out. And I did when I took the screenshot for the thumbnail, it definitely looks good. Got our nice tiger colors here. Definitely got some F-18s flying around, I think. Oh yeah, right over there. Rabbit Fox Prime, and it looks like he just crashed. We also have Alpha India group traffic on, and so that's what the other planes you see here at the airport in Sydney. Got a bunch of F-18s just cruising around. We're gonna try to start this. X-Plane 12 can wait. Oh yeah. Oh, I can't wait for it to come. X-Plane 12. I don't know. I'm kind of built into the flight simulator. I mean, the problem with that is that it's like I'll buy stuff for flight simulator and then I'll need to buy the same things for X-Plane. But I do have X-Plane 11. And I'm not sure like how much you gotta pay to update to X-Plane 12. So we'll see. We'll keep an eye on that. Alright, so we're gonna try to start this Pilatus PC6. They got a lot of. I mean, this one's got quite a few checklists actually, which is pretty nice. One of the newer planes added. All right, so let's see if this. I always like when you have the little eye thing that's supposed to take you to where it is, but it doesn't show you. Control locks checked release. Oh, I hate that. What's this? It used to be you could actually have the autopilot help you. See if we can do that. Oh, they got rid of that. Yeah, you could actually have the autopilot kind of help start the plane. Alright, let's try parking brake. Is this the parking brake? Okay. Power lever, check idle. Okay, that's idle. Idle control lever, cut off. This is the problem. I never can figure out how to start these planes up because the checklists are always broken, it seems. Abeo 13 Fratrema. Not sure what that means. Oh man, idle control cut off. Probably right there, that one. Weird, like some of the buttons on here have changed. They seem smaller, don't they? This is kind of confusing. I think we want this in cutoff. There we go. Oh, it's going good, going good. I was sleeping yesterday. Got home from work, what, Tuesday morning? Yeah, Tuesday morning. Went to bed. About 9 in the morning, I just started getting dizzy in my sleep. I was just like, it was like vertigo. Oh, okay, you have 13 sisters. 13 siblings, all sisters. And okay, temperature below 10, equipped to feather, temperature 10 or higher, full forward. It's gonna be definitely higher than 10. Full forward. Starter switch off. Again, this is useless. These little, you're supposed to be helping me see where things are. Ignition off. I'm guessing it's over here. Okay. Alright, so there's starter ignition. Okay. Off generator. First time ever flying this and starting from scratch. Again, I really wish they would actually... Used to be that the little checklist it would actually work. Now they don't work anymore very well. Well, we're gonna see if we can start this up. If we can't, I'm going to punch the screen. Wait, is it runway 6 or runway 4? I don't know what you mean. Like where we're taking off from? I'm in... Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what that means. Alright, generator, we're going to assume it's off. Auxiliary fuel pump is off. Landing lights, left and right, up and off. Okay. Enunciations test. I always do this. I always like, I'm going to try to learn fly a new plane. And then trying to figure out where things are, having no idea. No idea. It'd be so nice though if, like I said, this is the part that drives me nuts, is that this little thing is supposed to light it up for you and help you find things. But it doesn't. It doesn't. Battery master switch on and checked. Alright, battery master switch. I guess it's that one. Fingers crossed on that. Radios and avionics on. Why can't you give me a hint where things are? Broken. Absolutely broken game sometimes. This is why I stick to the A320, the planes I know. I can never start up these stupid little planes. I literally can't do it. I can't do it. Alright, 8 radio avionics on, I guess, even though... I mean... Looking at the switches, I don't see... So many of these switches that they're talking about, I can't find them. It'd be nice if, like, this would match up with anything that's over here. I mean, I like starting planes from scratch. I guess I should get like a checklist and a tutorial that's actually useful. Microsoft Flight Simulator tutorials are garbage. Alright. Fuel valve open. Oh, great. Fuel valve open. Notice how there was like one light. It lit up once. And everything else, you're left guessing. What the heck? Fuel valve? There we go, I think. What's open? Is that open? Push to release. Okay, that's open, I guess. And you're the eldest and the only one right now that is 6 months pregnant while wearing a toga. Interesting. Alright. So 13 sisters And you're the oldest of 13, or do you have 13, so you're the 14th? Or you're the oldest, so you're the first, and then you have 13 younger. Right, engine instruments, check. I don't know how to do that. Awesome. Nothing is turning on, so... Okay. Oil temperature, check above 40 degrees Fahrenheit, negative 40 degrees Celsius. That's oil temperature. It is 20. Alright. And there we go. Alright, starting engine. The fuel shutoff switch valve is open. Auxiliary fuel pump is on. Propeller area, check that it's clear. It is not clear. We have this power truck here. But as clear as it's going to get. Starter switch on. Ignition on. Oil pressure, check indication. Desert, how are you doing? We are doing some, I don't know who you're... Oh, am I a real pilot? Sorry, I missed it. There's all kinds of stuff jumping on my... I've got all kinds of stuff on the whatchamacallit, my little chat window. Are you a real pilot? No, I am not. I am not a real pilot. I'm actually a truck driver right now. Was an English teacher in China. Now I'm a truck driver. I don't know if I'd actually want to be a real pilot or not. I don't know if I could do it. Just don't know. Alright, PSI, oil pressure is 50. NG at minimum 12%. Where the heck is NG? Oh, right there. Alright, 12%. At minimum 12%. I guess that's 12%. Idle control level, or... is at low idle. ITT monitor. NG low idle 46% or higher. I'm never sure how to start these. Like here, this one's not changing, so I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing wrong there. Starter switch off. Okay. Ignition off. Oil pressure green sector. Okay, so we didn't start the... Did we start the engine or not? Are we supposed to press something else? It's auxiliary. Yeah, I can never figure out how to start these engines. Okay, things are coming up. We're at 12. I guess we go to... Alright, we're going to try this again. I like the ones where you just turn the key to start it. Creepy Kirk, I want to be a real pilot, but with my own little kit fox to poke around in. That'd be pretty cool. How long does it take to learn flying like how you do? I am new in Flight Simulator. Thanks. Pick a plane. There's lots of tutorials out there, depending on the plane you pick. It doesn't take too long, but you're gonna have to learn how to, do things, especially if you want to start up from cold dark. You're just gonna have to learn the procedures, learn how to do it. I suck at starting these smaller planes. And I learn new stuff all the time. Creepy Kirk has been learning new stuff as he watches on here. That's what I hope you guys take away from it, is when I'm flying the A320 or whatever, you're learning something new. I've learned a lot of new things flying it recently. Alright, I think what we do is we go low idle. Is the propeller spinning? Oh, it is. Okay. Alright, I'm at low idle. Oh, I think this is what we need to do. Idle control lever. That's what we need to do. There we go. So you see the NP. The NG is going to go up to 46% or higher. I see. Okay. I had another streamer call me his first officer in the A320 because I was showing him what I've learned from you. Thank you very much. Tyler T, no problem. I've been busy. Like I said, I just set a stream schedule where I'm going to try to stream. No promises, like tonight we got started at 7. I had it scheduled for 6, but on my nights off, I'm going to try to stream 6 p.m. to, around midnight. We'll see how it goes. 6 p.m. to sometime in the evening, later at night. And then during the week, it will be... Whoa! Whoa, 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 whoa. Uh-oh. Oh, no. This is one of those planes you don't want to do that in. So now we got our tail in the ground. I think if we turn off... Ay, ay, ay. See what I mean? I have no idea what I'm doing in this plane. Sometimes I pick the wrong plane to fly around in. But I thought this plane looked pretty cool. Did it change colors? Here. Yeah, now we got our nose in the ground. Oh, there we go. Okay, so we want to make sure that we keep the parking brake on. I don't know. That's kind of a weird thing to have for the parking brake. It would help if I read the instructions. Pull locking cable, press pedals, release locking cable. Alright. Let's see. Oh no. I used to fly Cessna Caravan and I can relate. Pull up. I'm also writing my first book paragraph. Alright. Alright, let's try that again. We're going to get this. We're going to get this. We're going to figure this plane out. Of course, the prop area, or the front area in front of us is not clear anymore, because the plane decided to go run away on us. Alright, plane is starting up. Engine is starting up. You see the propeller is going. Oh, that's cool. Woohoo. Alright, then we go to low idle. And once we get to 46% or higher, we're going to then turn off the starter switch and ignition switch. Oil pressure should be in the green sector, which it is. Yeah, the Cessnas, I'm better with the Cessnas, I think. And we got a lot of weird people doing so. Again, these planes, these bigger planes, most of them look like they're just, that's going to be my AI traffic, I think. They're looking really good. And then you get all the goofy people in multiplayer. Yeah, doesn't it? Doesn't it look like a kind of a homemade? Yeah, it's just one of these little planes. Alright, ITT stabilized below 660 degrees Celsius. Yeah, I don't know where that is, because this was the other one with Celsius, or is that ITT? Okay, it's 316. Okay, I guess ITT degrees Celsius, right. Alright, after starting engine, with GPU disconnect, yeah, battery check on, prop RPM lever, no! What the heck? How? What is the prop RPM? Oh, is it this one? No, that's... the Tiger King Express. Yeah, I saw this. I'm like, oh, what is this? Thank you. Alright, let's try this one more time. Oh my goodness. See, if you have the engine, if the prop is going, it's gonna tip forward if you're not moving. Ay, ay, ay. Alright, we're gonna figure this out. We're gonna do it. We're gonna do it. I could figure out how to use the controls on this plane at all. There we go. Alright, one more time. One more time. I use the, I have the GTX 1070, the NVIDIA GTX 1070, GeForce 1070. Alright, so the plane should, so it's one of these planes that tips forward. I don't know why I picked this plane. I just did.
Sydney ground Qantas 520 with Golf ready to taxi IFR. Qantas 520 taxi to and hold short of runway 16 left using taxiway Bravo 2 Bravo.
Is it going to tip back?
Runway 25 Bravo Bravo 8 Charlie Bravo 10.
No? That's not cool. So now it's not going to come back. Why? Ugh. Alright, let's do...
Taxi to and hold short runway.
I'm getting annoyed. What do? Go to developer. We'll just load into it with it on. How about that? How about that? So we just go right here, aircraft selector. We want the... Is this the PC6? There it is. Wheels, or do we want floats? Oh, we want wheels. We're taking off here. Let's load that up. It's probably gonna make a big mess. Just fly the A320 around. Well, I don't want to. It's kind of hard to do like looking around in the A320, but I definitely do want to do. Maybe later we can do a A320 flight down here or whatever else. Ow. Oh, of course, this is the one thing in the game that you can't fly through. Why? Right. This is what you have slew mode for. There we go. Alright. Yeah, tell us what your first book is about. We're going to try to not...
Sydney ground Pilatus Alpha Sierra X-ray Golf Sierra request taxi for departing straight out with Golf. Pilatus Alpha Sierra X-ray Golf Sierra taxi to and hold short of runway 16 left using taxiway Golf Charlie 2 Charlie cross runway 25 Charlie Bravo 10. Contact tower on 120.5 when ready.
ATC lost its voice again.
Taxiing hold short runway 16 left using taxiway Golf Charlie 2 Charlie cross runway 25 Charlie Bravo 10 Pilatus X-ray Golf Sierra.
And because we now lost our call sign and everything. Oh well. Oh well. That'd be cool. And there are a lot of people flying around here. I almost don't want multiplayer on because then I can't take cool screenshots because then I get all their call signs in the way. I wish there was a way to kind of just turn that off and on. Alright, so we're going runway 16 left, so got us really taxiing here. I guess we get to take a look around the airport. I'm hoping they did some decent work on this airport. You're going to do an update of Australia. I would assume you'd make this airport look decent. Oh, the frame rate hits. We're in turn here on Charlie. Ooh, I think my rudder sensitivity is a lot better now. Is that an A380? I think that's an A380 over there. Hotas. That will be fun to fly when fly-by-wire comes out with it. They did not give us a close runway. Yeah, this I think I got my rudder sensitivity a lot better now. That's cool. Well, you have to share that once you are finished writing it. And we're going to turn left right here. Uh-oh. Should have turned right. Or should have turned... Oh no, he's going out. We're going to be behind this AI plane. You see all the trees here? All these trees have been replaced by the John Hibashi's 4-season pack. So right now we have summer, winter in the north, summer in the south, here in Australia. You know, we could have actually... Where did it tell us to go? Bravo 10? I'm not sure what Air Canada is waiting for. Someone coming in to land. Alright, we'll just go down this. We don't need so much runway. Just try to skip in front of Air Canada. Alright, so I'm flying a plane I'm not used to, in a place I haven't flown before, here in Australia. Well, I flew here before, but that was back in X-Plane. Okay, Air Canada's decided to disappear. Got F-18s just zipping all over the place right now. Get centered up. A weird place to have landing lights. Alright, landing lights down and on. Strobe on. Alright, let's look through this checklist. We need stabilizer trim set. I have no idea. Lap set for takeoff. Flight controls free and correct full travel. Altimeter set. Auxiliary fuel pump on. Anti-ice is required. Prop de-ice is required. Strobe lights on. Oil temperature in the green sector. Yes, it is. Flight instruments checked. Heating control off. Idle control lever high idle. Takeoff torque 47.3 psi. That's gonna be right there. ITT 725 degrees. NG 105.5 or 101.5%. NP 2000 RPM. All right. See if we can take this thing off. Oh, that just took right off, didn't it? Well, not a super fast plane.
Sydney approach Pilatus Alpha Sierra X-ray Golf Sierra is type Pilatus 2 miles southeast of Sydney.
Unfortunately, I can't really see much. I guess we can still see. It's actually not a bad window. Alright, so we are headed south right now. So we're going to need to turn, go back to downtown Sydney, past the Opera House and all that. We are at Yankee Sierra Sierra Yankee, which is Sydney Kingsford International Airport. I believe that's the name. In Sydney, Australia. Since we are going to check out the World Update 7 for Australia. And I can tell you, yes, they have updated some stuff. I don't know about these container yards down here. But they're definitely cool. Unfortunately, there's some underwater ships there. So there's downtown Sydney. Now, I did the update for Microsoft Flight Simulator, but I forgot to download the World Update. When I came in to do a screenshot, I came in and downtown Sydney looked very generic, and I've seen some other people. Okay, why does the plane want to just... The plane just wants to go that way. Do I have autopilot on or something? Okay, there we go. Maybe autopilot was on or for some weird reason. Trim down. Okay, yeah, I was wondering what mascot was. I kept seeing that on the map. I guess that must be a suburb. Yep, they updated. Well, so when I came in to take the screenshot originally, I had forgotten to actually apply the update. And so what happened was I came in and that bridge, the Sydney Bridge, was still just a generic bridge. Downtown was just a bunch of generic buildings. The Opera House was there, which it always has been, but otherwise it was pretty generic. Did the update, and everything looks good. Everything looks good. Actually, these are not bad windows to have. They're perfectly situated. You can see everything right down below us. Of course, we're going to fly into where I'm not going to be able to see anything, which just seems to be typical when I do a VFR flight. They actually have some pretty good views. Oops. Behind us. Passengers get some really nice views. Look at those. Oh, there's some real nice windows back there. Alright, so we got some stadiums. I couldn't tell you the name of the stadiums. Yeah, it's an update for all of Australia. I don't know what's all updated. I mean, obviously not every square inch of Australia is updated, but definitely there's going to be some better, you know, more stadiums and cities. I'm assuming like the Gold Coast and Perth and the Ayers Rock. A Lions Stadium. Okay. I'm wondering if those are as good as they could be. I'm sure there's some mods that would make those look even better, have the name Alliance on there. Those look pretty generic. I mean, like, they've been handcrafted, but not, like, completely with everything on them. You can see definitely a lot more of the downtown. Looking the way it should. This used to look a lot more generic, just a lot of rectangular buildings. And of course now we got there's downtown Sydney. Ooh. Sydney Cricket Ground and Sydney Football Stadium, says Tyson. Alright. SFS is currently being rebuilt. Okay. Cool. So there we got the Opera House. And the Sydney Bridge. Looks like we got a Ferris wheel on the other side of it as well. Oh, that's pretty cool. Well, the flags were in the right place, and then they fell. Go over here. This is a really cool area. Like I said, the only time I've flown over Sydney was in X-Plane, and I did download the Sydney scenery for X-Plane, but obviously it didn't look as good as this. It's really nice. That's Botanical Gardens you're just passing over. Where was that? On the other side of the bridge after the Opera House? Well, we'll come around again, and kind of wanted to see that Ferris wheel and what that all was. We got all the wharfs here for different... Whoa! Okay, okay, Byron Bay pilot. Alright, I see how it is. Everyone's flying around Australia because the World Update 7 just came out for Australia, so this whole area has been reworked. I don't have a before and after. I didn't think to take a before and after video or a picture. But this whole area, all these buildings would have just been kind of rectangular. Oh, okay, the gardens are right there. For the all these buildings would have just been rectangular, generic auto-generated. Now they're photogrammetry. So actually, you're seeing what Sydney really looks like for the most part. Obviously, it's not perfect representation, but it's far closer than it was just a few days ago. Like, for example, the Sydney Bridge, that wasn't even modeled. It was just a generic bridge. The Ferris wheel is at Lunar Park on the north side of the bridge in the suburb of North Sydney. Tyler T says Sydney Tower is the tallest building, bucket-looking thing. Okay, let's go back. And then outside shot. Can I? Mm-hmm. Yep, that's why everyone's flying around Australia right now, because they've made it look a lot better. And that's been something they've been doing. I mean, this is World Update 7, so they did, I think the last one was the last one Europe? Like Western Europe? It was either Western Europe or the Nordic. And then before that was the Nordic ones, and USA's gotten a good overhaul in a lot of places. Because when the game first came out, a lot of places, a lot of like cities that you'd expect to, hey, I want to like check this area out. So this is the tallest building, the Sydney Tower, right there. I want to check these places out, but you know, I was promised VFR flight and being able to check these places out, and then you go there and it's just a crap representation. You know, Mount Rushmore wasn't even in the game, right? Crazy Horse, all that stuff. That's pretty cool. I love these cities that kind of just have these hills right around the bays. Stuff's not loading in very well right there. Something's glitching out right on the hill there. Oh yeah, for sure it's probably... I bet it's very beautiful doing it in VFR. Yep, I'm going to be flying... I plan on flying to about midnight. So we might do... After this flight, you guys let me know where we want to go. I mean, go out to Ayers Rock. Go out to Perth. We could do a flight across Australia. Well, depending on how long the flight is, because again, flight across Australia would take like 5 hours. But like in the big plane. But definitely could do some low and slow flying over places, checking out the VFR sites that have been added in. Again, here's another bridge that probably wasn't modeled before. We could go up to the Gold Coast and go check out Ayers Rock, Alice Springs. Got some flying cars in downtown Sydney, though. Very interesting. Can I go under the bridge? You could try. You should be able to. I've flown under some other bridges. I thought that guy was gonna go fly under the bridge. There's some big ships over here. These ships seem bigger than usual. Yeah, autopilot. Autopilot 66. Yeah, I might do a world tour flight tonight. Like I said, depends on how much we want to look at Australia. World tour flights are really easy to do because I'm all set up and everything's ready to go for them. We'll fly under. No problem. Shouldn't have any problem. There you go. Look at that. Nice. Yeah. The photogrammetry isn't loading in there for some reason. Some of these areas. Some of these islands. You know, so you can see this island. That's all covered in Bajan Habashi's trees. 4-season pack trees. STX Pan Ocean. I mean, look how detailed that ship is. Wow. You can see all the Maersk trailers. Okay. That was an aircraft carrier. That's what it kind of looked like. One of those ships looked like a military ship. The Navy. A really cool area. How would you like to live in one of these, you know, one of these little ocean or waterfront properties? I didn't realize there was so much water right here, kind of coming in just in the Sydney area. Alright, we're headed towards Parramatta neighborhood or suburb. I'm not sure which one it is. I'm assuming that's what those, like these clumps of buildings are. It's gonna be Parramatta. Is that another stadium over there? Looks like it's gonna be Liberty Grove right here. We're going along the Parramatta River. And that will end up in Parramatta. So this is gonna be Liberty Grove, this clump of buildings. Parramatta is going to be that clump of buildings just ahead of us. What stadium is that? Let's go check it out. That might be the Olympics. Is that the Olympic Stadium? That might be because it's looking, there's an Olympic Boulevard over here, so it would not surprise me if that's the Olympic Stadium. And when were the Olympics in Australia, in Sydney? Was that 2000? Yep, 2000. That's Homebush. Okay. Awesome. Yep, that looks like an Olympic Village. Oh yeah. Now see, so you can see these buildings are kind of generic, right? Those towers right there on my left, kind of generic. Not everything's modeled in this area. Some of it's just kind of flat. Hey Enzo, we're just flying over the Olympic Village. So again, not everything is 100% updated. Just like in the US, not everything is. You know, still a lot of generic auto-gen stuff. Which again, the auto-gen in Microsoft Flight Simulator is really good. I mean, for the most part. But you can clearly tell some areas where it's like, okay, that's just kind of an auto-gen building. It's going pretty good. I didn't know how to, I never figured out how to start the plane though, so. Ooh, looks like we got some rain coming in. Look at that. I wonder if we'll run into it. This looks like a racetrack. We're over Rose Hill. I don't know if that's supposed to be like a Rose Hill racetrack or what that is. Down below us. And this is going to be Parramatta. We're going to run into a little bit of rain ahead of us. We're going to get out here a little bit. Is there anything else you guys want to see in the Sydney area? If you guys know the Sydney area, you want to direct me towards it, we can go check it out. Here's another stadium, but you can see it's not modeled. So the thing is, a lot of these stadiums, there are so many mods on FlightSim.to that if you're doing VFR flight, always go check out the mods, because you can see that even with these world updates, not everything's covered. I think downtown Sydney looked really good. We're gonna start heading back that direction. But if there's something you want to see, you can kind of give me a direction to go for that. Definitely do it. And start thinking where you want to go next. Head to the Blue Mountains and go through. Okay, the Blue Mountains. Where are the Blue Mountains? Okay, it's a horse track. That's kind of looked like a horse track. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, let me know where the Blue Mountains are. I don't know if the Blue Mountains are close, or am I gonna have to reload? Let me know where this stuff is. Check some areas out here in Australia. You're halfway there if you're in Para. Okay. Let's check our fuel. Yep, we got some rain now. Oh, we're pretty good. It looks like we're perfect on fuel. The Blue Mountains are west of Para. How far west? Could be like near Penrith.
Fueling 1401, please expedite your climb 4,000 feet.
Alright, we'll just keep heading west here.
Maintain present heading and
No problem. I like flying around some different areas. No problem. Let's do it. Okay, well, let's see, where are we at? We are in flying over Gurroween and Prospect, coming up on Huntingwood, Arndell Park. I always love flying over cities, and the detail too that they get in, like the roundabouts and the lines and the red bike paths and stuff. Always really cool. Just beyond Penrith by 10 kilometers. All right, we'll do a little flight here out there to the blue. What is it? The Blue Mountains. Blue Mountains. All right. I hope they don't disappoint. And we'll go fly around the Blue Mountains a little bit, and then we'll land somewhere out there, and then we will reload, and maybe we'll go out to like Ayers Rock or something. That's been, I guess, remodeled for the world updates. I can't wait until they do a China world update. The Bing maps are so out of date for China, and Google's not that much better, but quite a bit better than the Bing maps. It'd be really nice to be able to fly you guys around where I lived in China. If I was going to do a flight around China, I'd have to download that Google Map mod to show you, because otherwise it's pretty sad. The weather is definitely not terribly great out here. And we are flying basically west. Coming up on... Let's see, we're just following the Great Western Highway. We're going to take that out to Penrith. We're going to keep going, and yeah, I think right after that it's like we go through the mountains. It's kind of Great Western Highway or whatever kind of starts weaving through there. Or the Western Motorway. Great Western Highway. We're just flying at 500 feet here, just buzzing the houses below us. Yep, and you can see everyone behind us, they're all flying over there in Sydney because that's where the sights are to see. We're going to do a little bit of flying away from Sydney. We'll go then out to Ayers Rock. We're not going to fly all the way out to Ayers Rock in this plane because that will take forever. That will have to be for another series. We'll have to set up like a bush flight series or something. Head to Katoomba. Alright, let's look for Katoomba. Okay. Yeah, I'll just follow the highway. It looks like it weaves through the mountains up here. That was a Blue Mountain right there. I'll follow the Great Western Highway, and that'll take us to Katoomba. Should we land at Katoomba, or... Oh, I'm looking. That's probably our last, unless we want to fly all the way out to Bathurst. That'll be our last airport. Maybe we'll fly to Katoomba Airport. See, I can put that in here, right? Katoomba is Yankee Kilo Alpha Tango. Activate. There we go. It's going to take us, what, 9? Is that what it's saying? Yep, 9 minutes. Not too long a flight. Alright, so we are over... Make sure I don't miss our highway. We're right now over Penrith. Sorry, I keep saying that. Of course, I'm sure people just butcher the city names where I'm from, so. Alright, so the Great Western Highway, where are you? It's probably right there, I'm guessing. You can already see the kind of mountains, this kind of this canal thing, this river cuts through. The Nepean River. So there's our Great Western Highway. It starts weaving through the Blue Mountains. It's pretty mountainous. I think there's a disused airstrip north of Katoomba. It likely isn't modeled. It might not be. Let's see. I don't know if it's disused. It's Katoomba Airport. Oh. Yeah, we'll see if it's in disuse or if it's modeled. Uh-oh, I think I missed the... Okay, so there's the highway. Oh wow, was that right there cutting in there? Oh, okay, there it is. If we follow the highway, we can kind of cut through the mountains.
122, please expedite your climb 3,000 feet.
Oh no. Okay, this is the river down here. This is always fun to follow. Run out of space really quick. It's not a deep valley either, so.
Fueling 1422, please expedite your climb 3,000 feet.
I wonder how this would look if we were flying like in fall with the fall colors. But it's the summer. Coming close to fall. It's gonna be early fall soon. We're gonna have to switch our tree pack for the John Hibachi seasons pretty soon. Now I haven't really seen too much of the summer trees from his pack yet because I've been flying mostly northern hemisphere lately. So we're getting a lot of winter trees, fall trees.
Fueling 1422, please expedite your climb 3,000 feet.
James, you can download it from Steam. You can download it on, I believe, flightsimulator.com. But you're gonna have to pay.
Fueling 1422, you are 22 miles northwest of Sydney.
That's the way you should do it. You should buy the game. That also makes it the easiest for it to have the fewest bugs possible. There's still a lot of bugs, but you download something for free illegally and usually get outed pretty quick when you start asking for support. People go, yeah, it looks like you have an illegal version of the game. Of course, it's not going to work very well. But yeah, Steam, flightsim.com. There's a few. Again, I can't speak to the quality or the legitimacy of these sites, but instantgaming.com, it looks like you can get it for a little bit cheaper. And then MMOGA.com. Also, you get a lot of games there for pretty steep discounts. Let's see, Tyson Vaughn. There's big canyons and cliffs directly north and south of Katoomba. Great Western Highway kind of follows the ridgeline of the mountains. Yeah, that's what I'm finding is that the highway is on the ridgeline and not actually. I thought it was going to be. I thought the highway was going to be like kind of weaving through the mountains. It's actually on top of them, which is pretty cool. Kind of go off to the. We're going to go off to the north here a little bit. What is this up here ahead of us? What city is this? That's going to be probably Hazelbrook, I'm guessing. Yeah, that's unfortunately, yeah. Sometimes they don't model it perfectly. So I'm hoping obviously Central Australia looks right. I've definitely seen that where I've gone places. I'm like, yeah, that's not what it looks like. That's not what the cliffs look like there. All right, here's the Great Western Highway again. The cars are kind of confused. Yeah, they're driving on left side. That's pretty cool. That's actually that's a great attention to detail right there. And here in Australia, they are driving on the left side. The trees over here are starting to change colors a little bit already. Interesting. Yeah, Bajan Hibashi's 4-season pack, and I have it set to summer and winter right now. I don't have early falling yet. I don't know how that's happening. But I did see one car zipping down the wrong side of the highway here. Let's see, it's Body Boy. I want to download it. Like I said, Steam. If you use Steam for your games, you can get on Steam. FlightSimulator.com is the main website. I believe Xbox, Game Pass, Xbox, all that has. And there's there's probably a few websites where you get it a little bit cheaper, like a sale. Steam also has sales. I don't know if they've had a sale for Simulator yet. On Mesa, can I buy it on Amazon? No idea. I know you can buy a physical copy on. You can probably buy a physical copy on Amazon with like 10 DVDs or whatever, which is kind of silly. Just get it on Steam or like FlightSim.com or whatever. Get it direct. It's kind of like Kentucky and Tennessee. When you're on Interstate 75, there's a point on going south on Interstate 75 where you're kind of just riding on the ridge and the mountains just go off both directions. You can actually see down to the different cities that are down in the valleys, and it's really cool. Looks like here all the cities are built on the top of the ridges. Let's go over here. It looks like there's some nice deep canyons on this side. Okay, Amazon sells digital download codes for PC and Xbox. Alright. Yep, there's quite a few places you can... Looks like there's a lot of places you can pick it up. Yeah, it's a pretty cool plane. And it doesn't suck fuel too much either. I don't know what's going on with the fuel. I haven't lost any. I haven't used any fuel on this yet. Oh, I have. Okay. Why does my fuel quantity doesn't work or something? That's not good. Okay, look, we're flying into this down into this. Oh wow, there you go. There's some canyons. Kind of a wide canyon. Not the Grand Canyon, of course, but definitely, yeah, definitely some canyons here. I'll fly through here.
Jetstar 758 contact Melbourne Center on 119.5. Good day. Velocity 1089, you are 1,100 feet below your assigned altitude. Climb and maintain 3,000.
Shame about the weather. Hey, the weather's not too bad. It's interesting. It's nice. It's get some different stuff. Get some rain. It's not terrible. I've had flights where it's like I want to do some VFR flying and it's just all fog, which is really amazing because it's like I've done, like I'll set up a flight and I wanted to do like a VFR thing all across the United States, and I started in San Diego, and of course the day I finally started streaming it, the weather's miserable. Can't see anything. And I really like to fly with live weather because there's a lot more changes to it as opposed to just having, okay, I just want to have a few clouds and then the whole way it's the same. But here we've kind of gone through some different weather and it's not been too boring. Alright, I think we'll fly up that canyon maybe. Looks like it's a little bit tighter, be a little bit more interesting. The trees look nice. Again, I can't sing Bijan Habashi's Four Seasons pack the praises for it enough. It's really cool. Those trees look awesome. And that's from his pack. It covers up the pretty crappy looking terrain that looks like is being pulled in from Bing. Alright, looks like we got a big... Yeah, I showed her that. Yeah, we shared it on Facebook, and my sister and my mom, and everyone's like, why is your son an emoji? I'm like, don't worry, there'll be more. There'll be more. Oh, actually, we just flew the opposite direction away from Kumba. So we actually do need to go back up that river to get back to it. But this is a lake. That's going to be in front of us. It was Lake Burra Garang. Over there. Let's figure out how to... We're going to follow this river back up towards Katoomba. We'll see if that airstrip is there. If it isn't, we could always go out to Bathurst and hopefully Bathurst Airport exists. You recognize the airport though on our navigation, I think. We did put it in. I don't know what happened to our. I guess we're so far off the path that we can't see our pink line anymore. Oh, I missed the river that I wanted to go up. Still headed. Let's get up here. VFR with GPS. Alright, I want to be in this valley over here. Follow the river. Let's not follow a false valley. Yes, if you're new on YouTube, please hit the subscribe button and the like. That helps more people see these videos. Looks like we've got a little wind pushing us from the... Probably from the left? No, from the right, probably. And if you're on Twitch and you haven't hit that follow over there, that'd be nice. I don't know why my my Twitch latest sub says Felicia and why it only has one sub. I actually have two. I don't know what's going on with that. My numbers are all weird. Like the alert things are all screwed up lately. Alright, we're gonna have to kind of climb out of here though. Because we've got a significant amount of cliffs in front of us. The unfortunate thing with the cliffs in Flight Simulator, as you can see, there's a heavy shadow, and that just comes from the pictures, the photogrammetry. Or for like the satellite photos, it just has a huge shadow. Just based on when they took that picture. And so the sun could be completely on the shining from over here, from where I'm at, and that shadow's still going to be there because that's just on the actual satellite photo. But there's only so much can be done. Oh yeah, you weren't lying about there being cliffs. Does that like river kind of flow down? I guess that makes sense. kind of starts up here and then flows down. I've never seen a river like that in a simulator, like actually coming down. And so I just flew next jet in my game, and it said stalling, and I crashed because I had to go up, not down, 251, 52, 252.
Velocity 1217, please expedite your climb 7,500 feet.
Well, that's not great. I can't remember the last time I crashed flying a jet airliner. Oh yeah, that might be. Yeah, right there. Kind of looks like it's a waterfall right there. It's not modeled great, but it must be. Yeah, because there's the river, kind of coming from the top here. Jack Link is now following on Twitch. Okay, they added something else there now. Thank you very much, Jack Link. Alright, we are now over... I don't know why they added that weird emoji thing. No problem. Let's see, we are over, what is it called? Katoomba! We're going to be looking for this airstrip. Of course, it got really crappy weather, and we're not even sure, 100% sure it's modeled. We have a lot of room here. We're not like deep in the mountains where we can't do a circle. We got enough altitude. Plane's actually not too bad. I mean, granted, we're not at super high altitude. There it is. I think that's looks like it's probably. Oh no. I'm gonna say, is that the airport? That's not the airport. The airport's gonna be over here somewhere. I am flying the Pilatus PC-6. And we are flying, started our flight over Sydney, or in Sydney. We're going to land here, right at this, I think that's the airstrip right there. And it doesn't look like it's modeled too great. Or it might just be a dirt airstrip. Yeah. Definitely not a great model, but it might be dirt. Haas Queen. Oh, okay, it is a dirt. All right. I wonder if it's like if it's actually recognized as an airport. I mean, it must be because I put it into the flight computer here. Well, it's not as if it isn't. It recognized it. Let's find it. Let's do it. Tyson Vaughn subscribed on YouTube. Thank you very much. Sure, Enzo, go with the joke. Oh, I think we turned too much. Oh no, we're fine. Come on the bigger strip. Yeah, man. Gonna be too high here. Oh yeah, probably. Oh, this is gonna be a... Oh no, we're gonna have to...
500.
I don't think I have to have enough runway at this speed. Oh no, keep going. Oh, I might have been able to make it. We'll do another. We'll give it another shot. What did the cow do when the pig went to its house?
Velocity 1217, please expedite your climb 7,500.
I have no idea. What did the cow do when the pig went to its house?
Maintain 3,600 feet. Expect vectors ILS runway 16 right approach. Velocity 837.
What did the cow do? What did the cow do when the pig went to its house? Secret Tube Airport, there it is. Hey, we were coming in on runway like 27. Oh, which one? Like 28, I think.
Yankee Kilo Alpha Tango traffic Pilatus Alpha Sierra X-ray Golf Sierra 2 miles southwest 3,900 feet eastbound to land runway 28. Yankee Kilo Alpha Tango traffic. The latest Alpha Sierra, X-Ray Golf Sierra, is on downwind runway 28.
Medar error. Yep. It's a dirt place. I doubt they have anything. The cow took a shower to be clean and healthy and played video games when the pig was mad. What? What? Cow took a shower to be clean and healthy and played video games when the pig was mad. Okay. Ah, the cow moved in.
Yankee Kilo Alpha Tango traffic. The latest Alpha Sierra, X-Ray Golf Sierra, is on base runway 28.
Yeah, not probably the most advisable weather to try a landing on a dirt airstrip. Serious bush flying right here. What's this place? Where is it? I lost the airport. Maybe like over here. Oh, get over here. Ay, ay, ay.
500.
Yep. Way over here. And now I'm coming in on the angled one. Alright, let's try that again. Well.
500.
It takes guts to be an organ donor. Okay, this is not how you fly to an airport. We are way too low. Way too low. There we go. I mean, there's really nowhere to... Uh-oh. 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 That's not what you want to do. Ran out of runway. Alright. And we dipped the nose right into the ground too, which is not how you want to do it. And there's a cliff. That's why you want to be slowed down. Alright. Well, we're gonna back out here, and I think we're gonna go... Where should we fly next in Australia? Should we go out to Ayers Rock? Out to Ayers Rock. What do you guys think? What was the landing on that? Why? Let's see, what was the landing on that? Landing, why does it not tell me? Negative 33 feet per minute. Okay. Can't I end this flight? Weird. Alright, we're gonna use a different plane though. We'll use like the Cessna or something, I think. That's where we were. We flew all the way out. It's a pretty decent flight, right? All the way out here to... Oh, we could have gone to the racing circuit out there in Bathurst. We ended up landing... Okay, so we saw... Did we see Three Sisters? I wonder if we saw that. Which valley we came up. There's where we landed. Oh yeah, definitely some mountains there. Where's the nearest airport? Ayers Rock. We'll take off from there, I think. What do you guys think? VFR Tasmania. I don't know if Tasmania is. I would guess. Let's see if there's... I mean, there are new places. I don't know if these are all new. Wonder how long it would take to fly all the way around and see all of those. Well, let's go see Ayers Rock first. I want to see Ayers Rock. I know they've updated that. I flew to Alice Springs in my X-Plane World Tour. I think I flew out to Alice Springs and then back out to wherever before going up into New Guinea and all those places. Never got all the way over to Perth, so we'll have to check out. Okay, let's go. Well, do I want to attempt to start the Cessna? This one, right? Yeah, we'll do the Cessna. Go like that. Put the fuel on. Make sure we don't run out. Put my fat butt on there. Aussie 7, yeah, that works. Departure airport. Let's depart here. Let's see if we can do it. We got some other people out here, and why are they out here? Well, they're checking out Ayers Rock. We're gonna put that in. Let's just put some waypoints in too. My rival airport's going to be. We'll return to Ayers Rock Airport. And then we'll just put these in as waypoints, that way we can hit them all. Wait, why did it do that? Why did it put them in wrong order though? Or did it? It did. Oh, you silliness. Why I don't use the what? Stuff. Okay, we want to go here first. There we go. Move. Sometimes. All right. So add. Why? Not how I want to do it. Okay, fine. We'll go like this. Why can't I put in the order I want to? Alright, never mind. See, this is why I don't use the Microsoft Flight Simulator. Why I don't do it this way, because it's stupid. Right? We'll just figure out where it is. Navlog, flight conditions, live. Alright, here we go. Let's fly. Probably just put in 2 random airports there that don't mean anything. Tasmania is about the same size as Switzerland or West Virginia. Alright, we could do that. I think we could do that. We'll do a little tour here. Yeah, tomorrow I think today we'll just fly around. We'll do VFR around Australia. Different points in Australia. We can do a Tasmanian little tour. And then tomorrow we'll get on with our world tour. And I'm realizing I made a few errors in my world tour plan recently. I should have flown from Oslo up to Svarland. And then back down, and then go to Amsterdam and do everything. But so, at some point, once we get through most of Europe, we're going to end up going back into Scandinavia and bouncing around to a lot of places we've already been. But we're also going to go to a lot of places really far north. Like Svardland, I think, or Svardbord, or whatever. We'll go to the Faroe Islands. We're going to go to, obviously, Iceland. To the Åland Islands. The Åland, a few of those. And then I'm trying to figure out how I'm going to tick off places like Andorra and Monaco, Vatican City, Marino, out there in Italy, Liechtenstein, because none of those, I think the only place of those that I've named off that have an airport is Marino, and it's a private airport. Oh wow, we're so close you can actually see it. Yeah, this looks like what when I downloaded the the photogrammetry covering Australia back in X-Plane. What it looked like. Okay, where's my parking brake? Parking brake. Where's the parking brake? You tell me, where's the parking brake? Flaps. Probably put one set of flaps on. Here's the parking brake. Yeah, a lot of those places do have helipads, but they're not modeled. They're not modeled in the sim. Plus, I have no idea how to land my helicopter yet. I'm working on that. I need to watch a tutorial how to land a helicopter. That way, that's probably gonna be my plan. Is I'll probably when we fly into Zurich, I have a flight flying into Zurich. We'll fly from there by helicopter into Liechtenstein. Because a lot of those flights are just gonna be kind of, I'll fly out of like Rome. Obviously, fly from Rome. We'll just jump over Vatican City and then back to the airport. Say we done it, right? Tick it off the box in Volanta. Because not really going to be... The commercial flights to those places, well, they are in... fly into Rome, or you fly into Zurich, or you fly into, like, Nice. I haven't seen one yet. Let me see. To be honest, I didn't check yet. To be totally honest.
Center Aussie 7 is type Cessna, Skyhawk 1 mile southeast of Yankee Alpha
Vatican.
Yankee Echo, 2,200 feet. Request, flight following.
Aussie 7 Melbourne Center.
I'll see someone's flying, I think Pincom there. He's flying the H-145. That's the helicopter. Free helicopter for Flight Simulator. It's really cool. It's really cool to fly around. We did it on a thing, but I don't have... Yeah, we do. Vatican City Heliport. There you go. Alright, well let me download that so I have it.
Roger, Aussie 7.
Before I forget. Oh, it just came out. It literally just came out like 4 days ago. That's why I didn't see it before. Kaichung.com just put it out on the 29th. It's quick and dirty work, otherwise it's difficult to choose which part of the state should be handmade. It's the first scenery. Okay, just quick and dirty work. Don't ask me to make the whole Vatican State. Why not make the whole Vatican State? It's not that big. It's literally, I've seen people make full-on cities, you know, download the photogrammetry and all that stuff, you know, tens of gigabytes of photogrammetry information, 3D Blender stuff, and this guy's like, don't make me do all of Vatican City. It's like 10 buildings. It's actually it's probably the easiest thing you can do. I can't believe the one time you go to fly in the desert, it's I know, right? What is going on here? Oh my goodness. But it's super detailed. What's that? Is that Hippie Kirk, are you being sarcastic there about the helipad? I mean, what? I mean, a helipad's a helipad. As long as it's modeled and there's somewhere we can land. I have no idea how to land my helicopter on a helipad, though. I end up usually just crashing whenever I try to land. Yeah, of course, we're flying over the desert, and it is it's wonderful weather. Okay, so clearly we have like a section of this big map that is a little different than the rest. Let's see if they have stuff for Monaco. Monaco.
Jetstar 665 climb and maintain flight level 310.
That's because I spelled it wrong. There you go, Monaco Heliport. Good. New high detail version. Very good. All right, cool. Ooh, full night lighting. Yes. Those are gonna be some interesting flights. Basically, what I'm gonna, they're not gonna be full-on separate flights because they're going to be, 10, 15-minute flights or whatever out of whatever's the nearest airport. We'll fly in there. So we'll probably have a flight to Nice at some point. So the world tour, it's not exclusive, like we only fly to a place one time or country once. I'm going to fly to, we flew into Spain, we flew into Canary Islands. I'm going to be flying into Barcelona at some point, and then we're gonna fly into, we're gonna have to fly into Nice to go to Monaco. We'll probably fly into somewhere in the nearest airport to Andorra. Now Andorra, I don't know if they even have a helipad. So we might just fly into that nearest airport and do like a kind of a flyover of Andorra. Same with Liechtenstein. I don't know if those two places have helipads even. These micro-states. Andorra. Andorra da Sul de Urgell Airport upgrade. Well, that's cool. They have an upgrade for that airport, but that's not technically in Andorra. So I don't think it would count as flying into Andorra, though it is the airport for Andorra. There you go. There's Ayers Rock. You're not going to get much closer than that, right? Can you climb on Ayers Rock? I don't know if you can actually get up there, now that I look at it. You kind of see it in the picture, and you're like, oh, that's not that, it doesn't look that big. All based on perspective, obviously. That is a big just a lump of rock out in the middle of the desert. So there's Pincom, he's probably attempting to land his helicopter. It's showing his as a plane though. That's the only thing that sometimes it doesn't properly show the helicopter. Man, yeah, it is. Can you believe that it's raining out here? How often does it rain out here at Ayers Rock? Okay, you're having an unusually wet summer in Australia. No, the Vatican City is super detailed, and people would have super high expectations for such a small area. Well, yeah, but you can focus. It's so small that, yeah, you can focus really on it. It's like doing a stadium or doing a, adding in the U.S. Capitol building or whatever, or Mount Rushmore. It's like you just focus all your efforts on that. You're not trying to cover a huge area. I mean, it's surprisingly tiny. It's very small. Yeah, there's only two things too. There's that helipad, and then there's like the Basilica, which is only a 1.5 rating. I don't know why, because it looks like they did a pretty decent job. And having flown around Vatican City, testing it out to see what it looked like, and where I'd be able to land, not finding the helipad, that exists there in real life. I kind of ended up landing in the, you know, kind of in the courtyard there for St. Peter's for the Basilica, and it's just all goofy, lumpy from the photogrammetry and whatnot. Okay, so now I'm completely lost. Unfortunately, I don't know where we're going next. I'm gonna have to cheat here and look at my map. I guess not cheating. Yeah, I suppose. But again, you know, if your project is to just do Vatican City, I guess he just doesn't want to do Vatican City. That's fine. That's fine. But of all the things for people to ask you to do, it's probably one of the less crazy. Not a. I guess it's, yeah. I guess it's the detailed project. I guess you could land a helicopter. Yeah. I wonder how that would work. I'm very curious how Volanta counts, you know, that you flew into a place. Do you have to land at that airport, at a certain airport? Because there is no airport there. Like, even in, like in Volanta, there is no... I don't think there's actually an airport that you can actually land at in Andorra. Oh no, there's actually a couple of heliports. Unfortunately, I don't think anyone has modeled them yet. Luke Morphat 87 now following on Twitch. Thank you very much. I don't know why my... I guess that's the follow one. It keeps showing like a weird little icon with it. You don't need a helipad. Will Volanta still count it? No, you can't climb on it. You used to be able to. Okay. You can technically climb Uluru, but it's culturally insensitive to do so. Okay. Land and shut down engines at a point of interest. Yeah, I don't know. Okay, we're just flying into some rain. Awesome VFR flight going on right now. Maybe I should go kind of look at where we are. Okay, so we're flying south, flying southeast, so we're going to come around, fly back towards the rock, and then we're going to fly out a little bit. Kind of wanted to see those other points of interest, but I don't know if we're going to be able to see them. Try to follow this road. Now, is there like a... It looks like there's a landing strip there. Or something. It's not given a name in Volanta, but there is a landing strip shown on Volanta right there. What plane should I use for flying around Tasmania? It's a good VFR plane. And the Cessna's pretty good. I just can't believe the weather. Crazy. Alright. Oh, let's stop going that way. Kind of follow these roads, and they had a bunch of little... I think there's like a rock formation over here too, right? I think that's what the other point of interest is. I'm guessing that's probably where Jay Villers and Jetson are kind of flying around. I think we kind of want to follow these... Try to find the road and we'll follow it. Obviously some parking for looking at Ayers Rock. highway I'm looking for? There it is. Yeah, so today we'll just keep it VFR. We'll fly around Australia. If we get bored flying around Australia, and I don't think we will, quite a few places we can check out. If we get bored doing that, we can always jump back over to Europe and go fly some VFR over some of the cities where we've last flown, such as Helsinki or Luxembourg, Amsterdam. Oh yeah, we did that right at the beginning. We started out in Sydney. So go check it out on the replay. I encourage it. Yeah, it looks really good. Sydney, downtown Sydney looks really good. The Opera House. The Opera House was already there, but they added in a whole bunch of areas there. We flew around there a little bit, and then we flew out to the Blue Mountains. And where did we land? We landed on a dirt strip out there. Forget where that was. What was that? Flew out to Katoomba. Hey Enzo, welcome back. Flying away from Ayers Rock right now. See what else? There it is in the background. I'm flying back towards it to go land. Right now we are headed out to, I'm guessing that's what we're headed out to, that little rock formation right there. Your favorite World War II plane is P4. What is the P4? Never heard of the P4. You mean like the P... You mean the P40? I'm guessing you meant the P40. If you're talking American warplanes, the Warhawk. I flew that a lot in War Thunder. Is this going to be Mount Olga? Is that what this is? This is Mount Olga. P40. Cool. I think we're gonna do a little bit of a trip around Tasmania down here. I think we're just gonna keep one. We'll keep it one live stream today, unless we decide to do a world tour flight. But otherwise, I think we'll just do some VFR flying tonight. And then tomorrow, or not tomorrow, probably Saturday. I'm on the schedule to work Saturday, but it's to be determined. We'll see if I actually need to come in. Here's what is this? Mount Olga is what I said? Yep, Mount Olga. Alright, thank you for the sub. Hopefully it shows up.
Vietnam Airlines 780 heavy climb and maintain 14,000 feet.
Sometimes it takes a while for the sub to come through on the alert.
Climb and maintain 14,000 feet. Vietnam Airlines 780 heavy.
Vietnam Airlines. I wonder if the ATC is interacting. Does it interact with do I get to hear other people who are flying? Well, it's Melbourne. Wow, we're in Melbourne Center. I was like, why are we hearing Vietnam Airlines? Why would they be landing in Alice Springs or Ayers Rock? Alright, so we're going to make our way back to Ayers Rock Airport. And we'll land, and then we'll kind of see what you guys want to do. I'm up for flying around Tasmania if you guys want to do that. We could go fly around Perth or the Gold Coast. Or if you really guys would rather see it, we could do a world tour flight. You guys let me know kind of what you would like to see. Alright, we got one for World Tour, we got one for the Gold Coast. Now if we do the World Tour, I'll end the YouTube stream. Are we streaming here? Yeah, we're streaming. For some reason my software isn't. Like if we do the world tour one, I'll end the YouTube stream and then I'll start it up again, so we have a separate video for the world tour flight. But if we just keep flying VFR, we'll just leave it one long stream. Let's see. We're flying the right way. Yep, we're flying right towards the airport right now. Kind of aim towards Ayers Rock so we can see it, and then we'll see it one last time. Here on a nice slimy weather day. Oh yeah, very, very windy. Yeah, there was a lot of winds up in Sweden, Scandinavia area when we were flying up there. We had a request to fly into a good storm. Unfortunately, I had to sleep when it was going on, so I couldn't fly into the thick of it. Realized we were so far from the rock. I think that's it, off in the distance. Didn't seem like it took as long to leave as it is to get towards it. We somehow got very far away from the rock. Like I said, it didn't seem as far when we were flying to and from. There it is. I guess it's just because it's so cloudy, foggy. Let's change the weather. Let's get rid of the live weather. There we go. Different look, right? Yeah, I like the live weather. Gives us some flavor.
Airlines 780 Heavy. Please expedite your climb 14,000 feet.
Alright, let's head back up to the airport, get landed, and we'll figure out where to go next.
Airlines 780 Heavy climb and maintain 14,000 feet.
Climb and maintain 14,000 feet. Vietnam
And flight line?
Airlines 780
What is flight line? So we're gonna fly over Ulara. There's a game in Roblox, very fun. Okay. I still don't know what Roblox is really. Oh, weather just decided to change. I guess we need fire clearance, really.
Yankee Alpha Yankee Echo request IFR to Yankee Alpha Yankee Echo ready to copy. Aussie 7 is cleared to Yankee Alpha.
And you can see we can actually request that because we put in our arrival, our departure and arrival airports.
Aussie 7 cleared to Yankee Alpha Yankee Echo Airport as filed. Squawk 0611.
Alright, we're gonna land here at Ayers Rock Airport, and then we will go fly somewhere else here in Australia, or maybe do a world tour flight. Let me know what you guys would like to see. I'm up for either one. Oh, you guys would rather do world tour? Do that. I can always fly some more Australian flights, you know, on a shorter streams on days I have to work. We can do a world tour flight here. But what I'll do is I'll end this stream and then I'll start up another stream, so you guys will have to join that one over on YouTube. Twitch will stay over here. It'll be the same stream, but obviously, but we'll take a little intermission. I have to reset it because I accidentally, for some reason, accidentally started that stream. So we'll be flying from Amsterdam to Zagreb, Croatia, on a KLM in the A320. So we'll do that. That'll be fun. Creepy Kirk sent me a little notice from Fly-by-Wire talking about how they've changed the way they're doing the weights and balances now. So I don't actually have to set the weights and balances in Microsoft Flight Simulator at all. It's all controlled in the computer of the Fly-by-Wire A32NX, which is really cool. Why are we expediting our climb? Why would I expedite my climb? I'm coming into approach.
Aussie 7 would like RNAV solo runway 13 approach vectors to final.
All right, we'll do the world tour. I'm up for that. I like flying the big jets. We'll do some VFR flying around Australia for shorter streams, either in the afternoon or in the early morning after I get home from work, or in the afternoon before I go to work. Either thing works for me. Are you gonna give me vectors? No. Can I get a vector? Airport's over here. I turned right.
Heading 275,
Darn.
Aussie 7. Melbourne Center, Aussie 7 requesting vector to next waypoint. Aussie 7 turn left, heading 275.
Why would I turn left 275? Airport's
Turn left,
right
heading
here.
275, Aussie 7.
You know how turning works? They're gonna yell at me. We didn't give you clearance. You know, you didn't give me clearance. I know you didn't give me clearance, but you're telling me to fly away from the airport. Not like there's a ton of traffic either.
Aussie 7, please expedite your climb, 8,800 feet.
Land. Why won't you let me land? Oh. Wow. Good job, ground traffic. All right, parking brakes set. Pull the mixture. Complete our flight. Let's see, we had a landing rate of about 100 feet per minute. Not terrible. All right, so I'm gonna take a little break here. Yep, we've landed. If you're watching on YouTube, I'm going to end this stream and I'll start up another stream for our World Tour Flight 101. That should be coming. Should be able to start at in about 23 minutes. So I will see you then. Thanks for watching. On Twitch, we'll just go to intermission. And we will come back and fly, I believe it's Flight 101. Don't worry, Leonardo. We're coming back in just under half an hour. We're going to fly World Tour Flight 101 from Amsterdam to Zagreb, Croatia. I will see you in just a little while. All right? So, see you then. Get a good sunrise here over the arid western African landscape. Let me just see. We're gonna be flying. This is flight 68, leg 68 of our world tour that I've been doing Microsoft Flight Simulator for a while. It dates all the way back to X-Plane, so that's technically this is my 169th leg of a world tour, starting back in New Zealand, if you count X-Plane. But I'm just counting Flight Simulator. Cool. We're going to be flying Madibo Keita International Airport, Bamako, Mali, to Thomas Sankara